It's a lot of couches for 3 of us.
There's 4 of us, Josh. Counting is not his strong suit.
I don't count Michael, he's dead. Oh, we're in another season now. Don't act like it's too soon.
I love you, Michael!
2 years, people. 2 years.
I feel like we're in your living room, Mike, because this is usually what happens.
Except they'd be like, come on, Jakey.
Mike has a dog. What kind of dog is Jake?
He's a boxer pit mix.
He's a boxer pit mix. He comes in and he's the sweetest dog. He's big, he looks aggressive, but he's the sweetest dog. And he comes walking
like
in.
Michael.
And he'll kind of like rub up against you like a cat, but he'll stop, so his butt is right here. And he will not leave till you scratch his butt. Let's do that.
Like Michael.
Hey, what? You know, you're not the only one here. There's like 400 other people that want to have a good time. And
This is hilarious. Last week, did y'all watch the premiere? Thank you so much for doing that.
Premiere of what?
It's a little show we do called The Walking Dead. I'll catch you up on that later.
I thought it ended.
No, just your time ended. It is not too soon. We can make jokes. I was making jokes before the second bat hit. Come on.
What a dick.
But you talking right here has made me think about last week at the premiere. We got to do it in Los Angeles at the Greek Theater. It was so much fun, and we did a live Talking Dead. And at one point in the commercial break, like we're all kind of sitting up there, and someone on the front row just goes, "Jeffrey!" Like it's quiet. It was like raucous, everyone was laughing, but after about the second hour, it just kind of got quiet, and this woman just goes, "Jeffrey!" And Jeffrey Dean Morgan goes, "What?" And she goes, "Is Hillary here?" That's his wife. And he goes, "No." She goes, "Well, I loved her on One Tree Hill." And he goes, "Okay, I'll tell her." And he just like, and like we're just watching this, like they're just having a conversation. Like 6,000 people aren't here. It was so funny. Like he just ran into him in the coffee shop. Like, "Hey, I love Hillary so much." He's like, "Thanks, I'll tell her." It was like in a giant venue. I loved it.
That was funny.
Oh, hey, Brandon. I forgot Brandon was here from comicbook.com.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think it is all to the fans that the show reached 100 episodes and that we're all here? What do you guys think is the biggest reason we've come to this point?
Norman.
That's why it's so sad.
Yeah, I can't wait for tonight's episode when Norman dies.
Tonight, on a very special Walking Dead. Don't worry. Don't worry.
If you guys have questions, there's some microphones you guys can line up and get to them.
It's not even Daryl. It's not Daryl dies. Norman dies tonight.
Is this a ride with Norman Reedus gone bad?
Yeah.
What have we done?
Norman dies tonight, and then and I know some of y'all saw him down there. That's a doppelganger.
And Daryl raised Norman's child.
Yeah,
Which gets really weird.
it's really weird. What is it?
Who's got questions?
Sorry.
Do you still watch the show?
No.
He only ever watched his parts. He would fast forward until he saw his face.
I actually do watch the show, but I've been out of town the last 2 weeks, so I don't know what happened. What's that? I haven't gotten to it yet. I love you.
Now, but before I toss it over, there's one thing I feel obligated to ask you after the big New York Comic Con news with the potential crossover. Everybody wants to know. I mean, Abraham was in Houston. They're in Texas. Abraham coming back to life, or?
That'd be awesome.
You heard it here first. That would be awesome, guys. I tried.
I just want to point out, Christian and myself, our characters were from Texas too.
Also.
So glad y'all are about the Abraham part though.
But didn't meet up with him until later. grabbed it much later. Until
All right. Let's bring it over here. What's your name? Where are you from?
and I knew you was going on that show. I knew he wasn't going on that show the way he answered that. I told you he was going on that show. The way he talked about that and Josh joked, I knew it. See, I knew he wasn't going to be on the show because he wouldn't talk about it. So you don't know nothing. Except this guy right here. You're right. I see you in Houston. At the Wizard World Convention.
What's your question?
I was being polite and waiting.
Yeah, you were.
So my name's Amanda. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. And my fiance and I are here with my parents up in the front. And we're getting married.
You guys like him?
Like who?
Do your parents like your fiance? I'm talking your parents.
Yeah,
Your
and
parents
we're
are with
all-
your fiance, right?
Yeah. They kind of got rid of him. I don't know where he is.
Oh, that's it. There's your answer.
This is a sign of things to come.
The writing is on the wall.
So you guys are getting married
Yes, we're getting married on Driftwood Beach, which was one of the scenes with the beach.
in 706, along
Oceanside, yeah.
Oceanside.
That's been one of our date spots for many years before it was on the show. So
Creepy.
we found it first.
What'd you
It's
guys do?
November
What'd
4th.
y'all do on the beach before you?
Need to know basis.
Wondering what's on the show.
No, we do picnics and all that fun romantic stuff.
Thank you.
So my question is, you guys of course are invited to the wedding next week,
Thank
November
you.
4th.
Everybody here?
Yeah, bring them all. Let's all go.
For all of us.
Might not be able to feed you all, but I mean, come on. What wedding advice would you give us if you were there and you could write it down for us? And that's for all of you.
What,
For
wedding
all-
advice or what marriage
With marriage, there
advice?
we go, marriage advice for a long.
I'll give you wedding advice.
Don't invite everyone.
Open bar. I'll give you one more bit of wedding advice. Keep it short. Get to the party. No one ever came out of a ceremony going, God, I wish that was longer.
We actually, that's what we're doing. It's just us getting married out there.
There you go. That's my wedding advice.
Where's your dude?
What was that?
Where's your
Where's
man?
your guy?
I have no idea. We kind of planned this as
You
our
might
bachelor
not
party.
need advice.
Maybe, yeah, I don't think he's getting up there. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, you just tell him I said he needs to remember these 3 things.
Okay.
You're right.
He's gotten good with that.
I'm sorry.
Not so good.
I don't know what I was thinking. I've been with my wife for 31 years. He's an idiot.
Congratulations, by the way, motherhood. That's amazing. When you have a kid and you're going to act out, crazy stuff, does that impact the way you perform stuff? Do you ever have different thoughts in your head now?
No. I mean, Michael, what do you think? Michael has babies. It's so funny because people notice the women on the show who've had babies, maybe because we were pregnant while we were shooting, but all the men have families too.
I think that the show has made me think. Everyone, says you have nightmares and zombies and all that. The bigger thing for me for the show is it makes me think about my family. Is some kind of catastrophe, just something big, because something big could happen, and historically can't always happen. And I think you think more about those things. Like it makes you think more about your family and chosen family as opposed to everybody who shows up for Thanksgiving. And the people you'd rather spend time with. And sometimes they're the same people. But sometimes, your chosen family is closer. And I think that's in our world, it's more chosen family than it is families. The rest of you're not able to spend it with family. So
Truly.
I think you're more aware of that, and the show does make you more aware of sort of really living in the moment and being very present because things can change at any moment.
go back over here. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, my name is Ellison. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
Hi.
Cox.
Go Cox, we won yesterday. Woo!
Watch your mouth.
Cox.
Go Cox, yeah.
All right.
I'm a huge fan of all of y'all, but my question is for Josh. So I'm also a fan of Hell's Kitchen. It's a two-part question. What was it like eating there, and who's scarier? Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen or Negan in everything?
What the? Were you on?
Yeah, I competed on Hell's Kitchen.
He almost made it to the end.
What's that?
You almost made it to the end.
I'm almost made it to the end. You know I cook.
Yeah, but
She's a huge reality show fan.
not of the reality shows, yes, but especially food and cooking shows. Why do we? I don't know if you're messing with me.
I'm not. I almost made it to the end, didn't I?
You did. You did really well.
I did really well. And this was not like a celebrity edition. Like I competed on it. I was on on The Walking Dead at the time, but I like went in under a different name and
Why
did
don't I
and
know
competed.
this? Why, does anyone
I don't tell you everything. I don't tell you everything.
I knew this.
Just real quick, Christian's the most gullible person on set.
Wait, it's not real?
This is
Sorry
not
about
real.
the guys.
No,
I was on Hell's Kitchen.
You were right there, though.
Yeah.
She didn't drop. She's like, oh, yeah, he's there.
Did you pay her to ask him that?
No. I did an episode. Did I do? I think I did 2 episodes.
Hey, I'll tee it up for you. Josh, what did you do on Hell's Kitchen?
Well, I was a person in the restaurant eating the food. Whenever they have people come in and it's like, you know, oh, the restaurant patrons are here, and we have a special guest in the house, Josh McDermott from The Walking Dead, and they're like, who? Oh my God. Gordon Ramsay's like spitting in my dish and handing it to me. He's like, I can't believe you're Negan now. Yeah, it was, what was your question?
Sorry.
Who's scarier, Negan or Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, what was it like eating there?
It was, it needed more salt. I'll be honest, but I don't remember the dish I had, maybe some scallops, but it needed more salt. And I have a salt sensitivity. I can't have salty anything.
So clearly there was none.
There was no salt in this dish, and I was like, okay. And they're like, please give us your honest feedback. And I didn't want to be like, it needs more salt, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just a fat guy who knows what tastes good.
Josh is truly an amazing cook. We would do like dinner nights here and then. We were trying to do it every Sunday and it kind of fell off. But yeah, my favorite night was always Josh and Amber cooking because they're very, very good cooks.
Christian loves to eat, man.
Oh, I love to eat.
I trust her tongue. Her palate. I meant her palate. She knows good food. I would say Gordon Ramsay's way scarier than Negan. Negan's my buddy.
We have a question right down here in the front.
Hi, it's Tori. I've already met you, Josh. You know that.
I know you, baby. She's dressed as Eugene right now. I'm eating pretzels, sorry. She's dressed as Eugene right now, and she's got a big jar of pickles.
I just want to say I love all of you guys, especially you.
Thank you, baby.
This is a really easy question for Josh, but all of you can answer. What's your guys' favorite moment working on the set?
I can answer for Josh. The moment that I got killed.
Is that
Not
accurate?
a moment sooner or after. They edited it out, but there was a part of that scene where Eugene's like, is he dead yet? Great.
He kept adding lines like, why don't you hit him one more time?
Yeah. Make sure he's dead. No, I have it's a hard question to answer because I feel like depending on my mood, there's a different scene that I love. I get memories from shooting that scene that are very sentimental. But I would say 2 scenes specifically that I loved. Actually 3. I'm going to say 3. The death scene with Stephen and Michael, and I don't mean that as a joke. We came together. It was the hardest scene I ever had to shoot. Most of the cast would agree, and we just kind of like relied on each other and really, I thought we told a great part of that story together. I'd say that. The scene where where Abraham and Eugene say goodbye to each other at the end of season 6, it's very touching because it also had, double meaning, saying goodbye to Michael. But then our first time together, the first scene we had showing up, where we kind of pulled up in the truck. And Tara and Glenn were fighting the zombies, and we rolled up in the army truck. That was, it was fun because that was like our first moment together, and we just had so many memories since then.
Can you tell the story about the...
Sorry, Michael. I think it wasn't our first episode, it was our first episode.
He whispers in his ear and looks at me and goes, please.
He wants me to tell this story, I don't know why. Because it's turning into the roast of Michael Cudlitz.
This is your life. Oh no.